Hey guys, welcome to BP, the Bible Perspective. Wearing masks, the first line of defense for those not vaccinated. So why are these governors fighting so hard against the simple task of wearing a mask? Now before we get into it, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comment section below. All comments are welcome. Now, ever since the pandemic broke, America has been the worst when it came to handling COVID-19, starting from the previous president. And we've never overcome that, the sheer idiocy of that, the stupidity of handling this case the way it should have been handled. And what is amazing is you have people, of course, who follow the Republican, some Republicans, I want to say most Republicans, their play game in how to handle COVID-19. And just so we're clear, America was worse. It led the world in worst cases, right? The highest cases and the most death. So that should tell us something. When we look at other nations such as South Korea, who from the beginning, who the same day received their first reported case of COVID-19, immediately put in proactive plans and actions, one of which was wearing masks. I'm going to get back to that wearing the mask because we've forgotten the simplicity of that and why it is a first line of defense. But these governors here, the governor of Alabama, the governor of Mississippi, Texas, and Florida, have gone out of their way to fight against that. And for the life of me, I cannot explain, I don't understand why. Who are they protecting? Whose lives are they saving, protecting? And what's even more bizarre is that in all 4 states, the COVID-19 pandemic is surging. Their hospitals are out of room. And that's just for treating COVID-19 patients. We're not even talking about the other health issues that are now at risk because they don't have room. Why are they fighting? Well, in my opinion, I suspect that these are political moves that they think that's going to please Trump and Trump supporters. But they're not saving lives. And those who go through COVID-19 wish to God they didn't have to go through it. And let's also let's remember when these governors, when they get COVID-19, they get treated, and they have all been vaccinated. Vaccinated, okay. In fact, the governor of Texas, remember, he just was at a gathering where there was no mask, and he contracted COVID-19. But of course, being the governor, he was treated. He had the best medical care, unlike a lot of people in his state. So why the big deal over wearing a mask? Let's go back and remember what wearing a mask does. One, it doesn't protect you from getting COVID-19. But here's what the mask will do. And this is why it is the first line of defense for those who haven't gotten vaccinated. And that's a whole other issue, getting vaccinated and whether you should or shouldn't. But let's just say I understand if you don't. That if you have your resignations about getting those different vaccines, fine. Masks still become the first line of defense. And this is why. Keep this in mind. If you wear a mask, no, it will not protect you from receiving COVID-19, but it will protect you from spreading COVID-19. So what's the benefit? Since we are, one, in the pandemic, Two, the pandemic is on the rise. It is, and then two, we got different strands of the new COVID-19 that is ravishing our nation. Wearing masks will at least do this. If you wear a mask and I wear a mask and we're in the same space, we're going to cut down the possibility of spreading COVID-19. That's the biggest thing. It's we're not spreading it. It stops us. It stops individuals from spreading. And if you're in a room full of people, you're cutting down the spread rate. That's the biggest thing about wearing masks. And why these governors are fighting it, and God help them if it's just for the cause of political reasons, especially at the expense of their own people. That's despicable. Well, that's my perspective. What do you think? Look, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. Till next time, I'll see you then.